Alrighty. Just waiting for some audio confirmation, guys. My light might be okay. Looks like we got audio. This light is a little bit bright. Okay. All right. So here we go. We got some stuff to open. Come on, why is this thing not turned down? Yeah. All right. So got some stuff to open here, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what kind of my next speculation play is, as far as what I'm gonna be looking at. Oh, what's up, Kid Collector? Nice. Weren't you in Reggie's live chat like a little bit ago, possibly? I'm gonna take this camera up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right. So here we go. This first one here is Bill's exclusive, so you know I gotta support my boy, Bill over at Economics and Comics. If you haven't subbed him up, then I highly recommend you do so. And yeah, so if you guys aren't aware of this book, then you're about to become aware. So this is just a cool book for the PC. Maybe I'll send them in to get graded or whatnot. All right, let me pull one of these. He's got some like sketch paper protecting this book. All right, so we'll pull that out. Bam. Let's see how the glare is. I'm not exactly sure. I think this is like a decent angle, maybe. Still playing around with the ring light, guys, so bear with me as I try and figure out good angles for you guys. Anyway, that's a La Palazza punchline parody. Let's see, right. Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay, so we got two of those. And I think was this limited to like 100 or 150 or something like that. So, pretty cool book. All right. So this one is an oldie but a goodie for everyone that's been subbed to my channel. This book is actually down a little bit right now, so for me that's kind of a buying opportunity. And if I find him cheap, I'm gonna grab him. All right. Take the razor blade to this bag, I guess. All right. So Harbinger number 1, 9.4. God, man, I don't know what the best angle for that ring light is. Let me see if I can try and figure it out. I don't know. Sorry, guys, about that glare. Oh, that was kind of not bad there, but anyway, I'm still getting used to that ring light as far as what are some good angles for the books and stuff. Okay, I gotta take this one way over. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. All right, so yeah, Harbinger movie is on the way, and these books are down quite a bit, really, just because I think people didn't think the Bloodshot movie was as good as they were hoping. I thought the Bloodshot movie was all right. Yeah, it could have followed the comic a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. Tony, what's going on, brother? All right, so in keeping with the good old Valiant spec, just packing material everywhere. I gotta love it. All right. serious amounts of tape. All right, here we go. So, picked up another 9.8 qualified. Now, the only one I would look at qualified would be a 9.8, guys. So, you know, this one I picked up relatively cheap, $160, when a 9.8 right now is going for $550 to $600. So just the coupon cut in a 9.8 qualified, I think that that's still kind of a buy. I think that eventually a 9.8 qualified will be worth probably as much as about a 9.6. So nothing else though. 9.6, 9.4 qualified, stay away from those. But if you run across a 9.8 qualified and you don't want to shell out for a 9.8, you know, that's got the coupon, then that's not a bad option too. Let's see. Razor blade. Okay. So this is a book that's been picking up some steam lately, and was able to score a raw copy that looked like it was in pretty decent shape. So we'll take a look. You know, just give you a hint. It's kind of got some Spider-Verse ties to it. We'll see if you guys can guess. Man, I tell you, people get a little bit crazy with the tape, man. You don't need this much tape. I guess it's better than damaged books, so I'm not going to complain that much, but I don't like to take forever to unbox stuff for you at the same time. All right. Okay, any guesses? Spider-Gwen? No, good guess, though. I figured that one would come up. Cool, Mark. Yeah, I mean, those Harbingers, man, they're going to have their day. Trust me. All right, so here we go. Got the Silk 1 for 10 variant. So let's pull these down, maybe. See if I can take a quick look at it. It looked to me, like from the pictures and such, that it had a good shot at 9.6, 9.8 type of book. And, you know, without, it's kind of taped into this top loader and stuff, so I'll have to take a look at it closer later. But I'll tell you from the, just the front and such, it's nice. I mean, I don't see any spine ticks. That's a real nice looking copy. I remember a while back there was like a 9.9 on eBay, but it was a CBCS. So I was kind of like, you know, if I'm gonna shell out for a 9.9, I kind of want it to be CGC. Anyway, okay. So let's see, what is this one? All right, so this is another book right here, man. That this particular character's got like 4 big books, and it's kind of confusing for people, I guess, because collectors don't know which one is gonna be the book to have for this particular character. So let's see if you guys can guess that one. Or at least the character. The book would be really hard to guess because there's 4 of them, you know? Alright. Alright, that's kind of nice. Double box. This is another one that I picked up raw. Actually, it was from the same seller that had the Silk book, I believe. But, like, he offered me that one later after he'd already shipped this first one, I think, or something like that. So, anyway, couldn't combine the shipping on it. Alright. That's kind of interesting. You reverse tape the inside of that box. Okay. All right. Let's make sure that that's the book. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty much identical shipping. So, more tape than necessary, but hey, I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, honestly, double box and priority boxes and a sandwich like this and in a top loader for a raw book, I mean, that's probably about as bulletproof as you're going to get. So, no complaints on that anyway. Okay, so here we go, guys. Miss Marvel 2, the Melina variant. I already have one of these that I got slabbed. Yeah, I wish, guys, I just knew the correct angle for you. Actually, I don't know. Hopefully, you had a few decent shots of that. So, anyway, Camilla Khan, guys, she is here to stay. She is going to be pumped in a big way as far as what Marvel is doing. So try and grab some of her books. This one is just an iconic cover, just beautiful cover. And this book kind of reminds me of the Mona Lisa. Like if you ever get the chance to hold one in your hand, no matter which way you have that book facing you, laying flat, turned to the side, whatever, it always kind of looked like she's looking at you. So it's really interesting in that way. And I never noticed that until I actually had the book, in my hand. I was like, wow, this is really interesting. It's like she's looking at you, kind of like the Mona Lisa. Anyway, so let's see. We got to move these books back, maybe. They're getting cut off the screen. Something like that. I don't know, maybe something like that. Okay, so anyway, Camilla Khan, this is a great book. I like Captain Marvel 17 second print, and then the Captain Marvel 14, the variant is seems like it's kind of the book in the lead right now, but I don't really like that one as much because her cameo in there is junk. I mean, it's the worst cameo in all of comics. So anyway, the other one that's really good, I think, is the all new Marvel Now .1, the 1 for 75 variant. That is another good one to have. Don't have that one yet. I was bidding on an auction and got outbid at the last second. It is what it is. So hopefully I'll get another one. All right. So this is another one that actually is kind of, you know what? This book's been all over the place lately. I saw 9.6 sell like for what I thought was a just ridiculously low price of like $405 or something like that. I was like, oh my gosh, that is just so crazy. Really, really cheap for this particular book. It's like, wow, $400 is kind of what I usually end up paying for raw copies. And then literally 3 days later, I see a raw copy go for like 700 and something, which made no sense to me. There's no way I would ever pay that much for a raw copy of this book. But anyway, it's one that I've been picking up when I can. It's not that one, but that one just came with it. So, picked up another NYX3. I'm still on the hunt to get one more 9.8, kind of for one of my midterm goals there, was to get 10 9.8s. So we're going to try and make that happen. At least from the front, this thing looks nice, man. Looks like it's got a definite shot. Okay, let's see. We'll take silk down. Throw this bad boy up. We'll keep the La Plaza up there for Billy. Um, who else we got in here? Mark Metals. Okay, so Peach, dude, we've got. Yeah, let me mention that to you guys too. Okay, so Exchange Collectibles. That's kind of I'm a partner in this company, and we do exclusives and stuff like that. Um, and we've got some Peach Momoko stuff coming, so it's going to be a little bit. And for me, some of her stuff I like, and some I don't. It is what it is, and I know she's a really polarizing artist. I'll tell you what, her Horizon Zero Dawn that she just came out with, I like that. And that's probably one you can get for cover price. There'll be enough of them out there to where, if you just want to pick up some of her art that I personally think is good, then that Horizon Zero Dawn that's coming out in like a month and a half, something like, no, not quite that long. I think FOC just passed, so 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, that Horizon Zero Dawn Peach Momoko is going to come out. We've got quite a few copies on order, so we'll have those on the website too. Something you're going to be able to get for cover price. This is a pretty cool cover. Other stuff of hers that I like the Yoda. That one was cool. And then I like that TMNT. I don't know if it was number 100 that she did. That is a fantastic cover. And some of them, man, I just really don't care for. But it is what it is. Peach has got, I mean, she's obviously the hottest artist of the year. And, it is what it is. The Venom 27, yeah, I like that one. That one's all right. But take a look at that Horizon Zero Dawn. I think she really did a good job on that one. Okay, so what do we got here? All right, so this, guys, is where I'm kind of starting into my next big spec play. And speaking of Yoda and stuff like that, it's Star Wars related, okay? So just with the whole hype of what the Mandalorian has kind of done, I'm thinking it's time to really hit the Star Wars spec before it gets completely crazy. So the two characters that I'm really thinking have a really good chance to pop is Asuko and Dr. Aphra. Now, I know other people have been talking about it too, but I'm putting my 2 cents in, and it's time for me to start making a move. So you're gonna see me start to grab these books up, and I'm gonna make a hard spec play on it, guys. So you'll see. I'm gonna make a hard play. I mean, I'm gonna throw some coin at it. We'll see what happens. But I'm a believer. Okay, let's see this one. Gotta be careful with this bad boy. So I like both characters, and I'm actually going to I concentrated on Asuko first just because her books are a lot less readily available. So I tried to grab a few of those, and basically now I'm gonna start going after the Dr. Aphra stuff too. Those ones are a little bit less expensive. I think you can find nice raw copies for $60. I've seen them go as high as 80, and you can get CGC 9/8 of that Darth Vader #3 for $200. So they're really not too bad. If you just want to grab the 9/8 and be done with it, which for some people that might be the better option. It just kind of depends on how familiar you are with grading and stuff. If you're a newer collector, then I think that you're better off just getting stuff that's already slabbed. But if you got experience and you know how to really look at books, then raw might be a good option. Okay. Man, they just really. nuts with the tape. All right. Here we go, guys. Star Wars, the Clone Wars #1, First Asuko. This book has just been blowing up and hitting just crazy numbers in 9.8. And from the look of this book, you know, it's got a shot. I'll need to pull it out of the bag, but, you know, I don't know how well you guys can see that or whatnot, but I don't see anything on the spine. So I feel this should at least be a 9.6, if it doesn't make 9.8. Okay, so let's see. We'll pull down the NYX3, throw this bad boy up. Okay, so definitely needed to unbox this one live because, you know, that thing got crunched, and it's not a slab, so I really hope that this book is okay. We'll see. You know, hopefully the box gave it a little bit of protection. Any other? Did Peach do a Last Ronin? If she did, I didn't see that yet, so I'll have to definitely check that out. We've got a pretty sweet exclusive bundle on the Exchange Collectibles website. It's got some Matina Last Ronins, which I thought that thing came out awesome. Anyway, we got about 6 of them on there that come in a bundle. Okay. I think we're going to be all right, guys, because it looks like that he's got this in some nice cardboard. Oh, speaking of Last Ronin, guys, they are making a movie or a TV show or something about it. So that storyline has been optioned, so that those Last Ronin books are gonna heat up, and you know, get whatever exclusive you like or cool. Probably the best investment is going to be the 1 for 25 variant. That's just my opinion. You know, some of the exclusives could take off too, but if you just want a safe bet for the Last Ronin, then, you know, try and grab one of those 1 for 25 variants. And then, if you guys don't know, that book is magazine size like the original TMNT. So the slabs are not going to fit in your regular boxes, and the books aren't going to fit in your regular boxes. So just be prepared for that. Anyway, let's see. Kid Collector, Last Ronin is basically the continuation of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story from Eastman and Laird. Kind of, those guys started fighting, kind of like, you know, with Walking Dead, Allred and Kirkman started fighting. So they finally got back together after like 30-something years of basically not ever talking to each other, and they put this last story together. So it's really special, even just to have the original creators communicating and talking and working on it. So what happened is now 3 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are dead, and only one of them is left alive. And, you know, he just kind of grabbed all the weapons, so now he uses everything, and now he is the last Ronin. So really, really going to be a freaking awesome story, man. I'm looking forward to being able to read that. And just to be able to have Eastman and Laird back on that book is pretty special also. And it hasn't even come out yet, and it's already optioned for some type of movie action. Okay, so you know how I roll, guys. You don't do one when you can do 2 or 10 or something. So got a second one, and let's take a look and see this one. Okay, this one's got a couple little spine ticks I can see. I think this one can be a 9. I think this is 9.6 is probably the best this one's going to grade. I think this one's got a chance at 9.8. Let's see. We'll pull Camilla down. So anyway, glad that this thing didn't get damaged and in that box, man. That was had me worried for a little bit there. Definitely knew I had to open that sucker live just in case something was wrong. Um, Rar, what's going on, brother? Dude, I'm holding all the Ultimate Fallouts, man. I didn't sell any of them in this last kind of run up. I'm into miles for the long run, so I'll be looking to maybe sell a few, and maybe when the next movie comes out, I might sell a couple, and then maybe when he makes it into the MCU or live action, I might sell a couple. But seriously, man, that book is just, every time I try and think like, hey, this is where I think it's going to be. Like I was telling people, look, when the book was 300, it's going to be 500 when the second movie comes out. And it's like, yeah, no, it hit 1,500. Now it's 1,000 or whatever. So when that second movie comes out, now it'll probably hit that 1,500, possibly 2,000. Live action, who knows what that book will hit. And you look at what's happening now with Scholastic has made a deal with Marvel, and they're going to be basically selling Miles Morales and Camilla Khan books to kids in grade school. So those two characters are just going to be rammed down those kids' throats. And when they get older in 20, 30 years, man, they're going to be hunting those books. So, yeah, it's just insane. That 1 for 25 variant in 9.8, there was two recent sales for $9,000, which just boggles my mind. The one that I got, I ended up buying a 9.2, cracked it, had it pressed, and it came back in 9.8. So I'm into my 9.8 for like $550. I mean, it's crazy. But that's for my PC, so I'm not going to ever sell that. But yeah, for that book to be doing what it's doing, now I'm thinking, man, in 10 years, that's a $25,000 book. It just doesn't make any sense, but that's where it's going. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Uh, Yeah, RAR. Yeah, so I picked both those up on eBay. They weren't quite 300. They were like the 4 and 500. I think I paid for them, something like that. I can't remember which one I paid more for or whatnot, but yeah. So I grabbed both of those. The rest of them on eBay now really look beat up, man. So it's like if I can't get it at least in 9.6 condition, then I'm a pass. Anyway, I'd like to pick up a few more. I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so here we'll recap for Ryan. And guys, if you haven't checked his channel out, Rated R, go ahead and do that. So this is Billy Economics and Comics. That's his exclusive La Palazza. It's a Punchline parody. We've got the two Asuko first appearances, Clone Wars. All right, we picked up another. Come on, NYX3. Looks like it's a 9.8 contender, and this Miss Marvel 2. Little bit of color rubs. I'm thinking this is gonna be. This one hopefully be a 9.6. The one copy I have already that I picked up a while ago was like a. I got it raw and it was a 9.2. So I mean I'm not quite as exactly happy with that for my PC. So whatever, it is what it is. We'll try and upgrade it if we can. And we've got what do we got? The Silk first appearance, the 1 for 10 Ramos, and that was a freebie. Came with the NYX3, and then we picked up 2 Harbinger slabs that I was able to pick up relatively cheap. Got a 9.4 blue label and another 9.8 qualified with the coupon cutout. So again, guys, if you're gonna get the qualified on the Harbingers, 9.8 only. Do not mess with anything less than a 9.8 if that coupon's cut out. Man, it's like I don't know, guys. I'm still figuring out that ring light as far as angles for you. I don't know, man. Kid Collector, yes. I'm going to be sending all that raw stuff to CGC. So I'm putting together like a nice submission of a whole bunch of keys and stuff, um, and it'll be in there. So that's it, man. So the next spec play for me is gonna be Star Wars. It's gonna be Asuko. It's gonna be Doctor Aphra. I'd like to pick up maybe. I'd like to get a couple of those one of 1,000 Asuko variants. Like to pick up a couple of those if I can. I'd like to maybe pick up about 10 of these at this point. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. And then the Doctor Aphra appearances, if I can get those for $50, I might pick up about 20, maybe 30. I don't know. I'm thinking to really go hard, man. I'm thinking some big stuff's gonna happen. Just my feeling, and my feelings are sometimes right. Sometimes, Harbinger has been taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm still not giving up on my Valiant stuff, man. The movies are coming. So I think that's it, guys. That's all I got for tonight. I'll have some other stuff to unbox in a little bit, and then we'll send all this goodness to CGC and unbox that. That should be fun. And I think that is about it, guys. Clone War. Okay, so the dude, I can see right now the this book in a 9.8 is up to like 1,800. I could see it doubling. I could see it hitting $4,000 if she makes a solid appearance in the Mandalorian. I mean, solid. Like, if she's a main character throughout the whole story. If she just appears for 1 or 2 episodes, maybe not. Maybe it'll push it up, 50% or something. But if she becomes like a go-to solid character in the show, yeah, I could see that book doubling real fast. And the sky's the limit for that one of 1,000 variant. I mean, there's people trying to sell that for 4 or 5,000 already. So yeah, I don't know, man. It could really hit. Who knows, man? It could really just blow up. And I could see the Doctor Aphra books in 9.8 hitting 1,000 easily. If she once she comes live action, and that happens. So I think that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for a minute. I gotta walk over the sea of unopened open boxes. All right, take it easy, guys. Later.